This video is to my African, Caribbean, African American. See, this video is to my brothers and sisters around the globe, wherever it is that you may be located. Please don't scroll. There is this scene from the Korean drama Empress Ki that I really want us to watch together and have a very quick conversation on it. Please don't scroll.
날 찾으셨다고요? 웬일로 나와 독대?
살려주십시오. 연주승상. 바보가 되라시면 바보가 될 거고, 겁쟁이가 되라시면 겁쟁이가 되겠습니다. 목석이 되려면 나는 목석일 거고, 꼭두각시가 되려 나는 꼭두각시입니다. 그러니 제가 이 불쌍한 사람을 버리지 말아주십시오. 연주승상.
이놈의 정체가 대체 무엇인고? 희대의 얼간이가 아니라면 독을 잔뜩 부은 채 이빨을 숨긴 독사가 아니겠는가?
대승상.
이제 그만 일어나십시오. 황제 폐하께서 무고하셨습니다.
사실입니까?
다시 너는 누구 앞에서 눈물을 보여서도 무릎을 꿇으셔도 아니 되십니다. 이제 천하의 지조는 제 앞에 계신 황제 폐하시기 때문입니다.
지조는 오직 한 명뿐입니다. 연설승상 앞에서는 누구도 지존이 될 수 없습니다. 그를 웃게 하려면 그런 지존으로 만드십시오. 대꾸하시겠습니까? 지존이라뇨. 닮지도 않습니다. 용상의 주인은 이 사람이 아닙니다. 제 자리가 아닙니다, 대승상.
참으로 못났구나.
그 자에게 모든 걸 다 줘버리십시오. 차라리 그 자리에 대승상께서 오르십시오. 제가 드릴 수 있는 것은 모두 다 드릴 것입니다. 대승상께서 지존이셔야 마땅하십니다.
어쩌면 내가 찾던 황제가 이놈이었을지도 모른다. 눈앞에 두고도 이리 멀리서 돌아오다니.
그리고 무조건 살아달라고 미는 겁니다. 저를 버리지만 말아주십시오. 제발 살만 주십시오. 나는 그저 편하게 살고 싶은 마음뿐입니다, 대승상.
이제 폐하는 이 연철이 보호해야 될 겁니다.
대승상.
대신 한 가지 저와 약조를 하셔야 합니다.
말씀하세요. 뭐든 대승상의 말씀에 따를 것입니다.
제 딸 다나실리를 정실 황후에 앉히셔야 합니다.
하면 대승상께서 제 장인이 되신다는 말씀이십니까?
싫으신 겁니까?
그럴 리가 있겠습니까? 제게는 너무나 겨우은 공복입니다.
황제, 하늘이 내시는 겁니다.
하늘도 대승상의 허락을 받아야 하지요.
방금 이 늙은이가 하늘님께 허락을 해드렸습니다. 이제 편히 용성에 오르십시오.
고맙습니다, 대승상. 고맙습니다, 대승상. 고맙습니다, 대승상. 숙녀가, 난 여기서 죽을 수 없다. 꼭 살아서 내 피 맺힌 원한을 풀어내고야 말 것이다.
And put to mind that is the young guy that is actually the emperor. He is supposed to be the most powerful man in the entire empire, the Huan Empire. But no, it's the older guy that has all of the power in the empire. He is the one that says what happens. And no, he's not a good guy. No. And even though he is the emperor by birthright and he means well for the people, he has a good heart, there's literally nothing he can do. He has to settle for puppets to save his life. Because he doesn't have power. He's not the one that gets to say what happens in the kingdom. It's the other guy that's really not a very good person. He's the one with all the power, all the influence, all the money. He's the one running the show. That scene from Empress Sky always makes me very sad. I hate the scene. Oh my goodness. I don't think there is a scene I hate any more than I hate that scene. And I hate the scene because of how true it is. That's literally how the world operates. It's not even just in politics, it's in business, it's in every corner, sphere, organization. That's literally what they be doing. That's why I hate it. And what makes it even more annoying is the fact that if I like, I can hate it from now till Akpeme. That's how the world operates. That's how the world is going to continue to operate, because the people that are up there would never give power away. So it's just going to continue like that. So me hating it till like Akpeme would change absolutely nothing. It's just a matter of, okay, would you see reality for what reality is and adjust and try to make sure that as much as you can, you are not the one that is under someone's thumb. Not that you should be trying to make someone under your thumb, but just try to make sure that you don't find yourself in a situation where you are going to have to be groveling to someone. You get? And one of the most iconic moments for me in that scene that I really want my people to pay attention to, because that moment is deep. It's deep. You have to ponder on it, please. There's a lot there. I'm talking about the moment where the bad guy said to the emperor that, oh, it is the heavens that choose emperors. And then the emperor responded back to the bad guy saying, even the heavens seek permission from you. And then the bad guy responded back to the emperor saying, and I have given my permission, or I grant my permission, something along those lines. The moment my people would come to realize that it is truly us that is the gods that decide on what happens here, because nobody is coming. I tell my people that, see, to me, you are God, I'm God. Everything around us is God. It's us that decides what goes on here. And people see me, they say, oh, I'm blaspheming, this, that, and it don't. But it's the truth. And it's only people that have come to this realization that are really the movers and shakers, because they know the truth. They might be trying to deceive you like what the emperor was doing. He did it very cunningly. They be very corny, these people. Like, he did it very cunningly, wanting to say, oh, it is the heavens that decide. When he knows damn well that it's not no heaven that decides. It is him that decides. Him and the other people like him. They are the ones that decide what goes on around here. And these people do these things intentionally to try and make us look outside of ourselves for the help that we need and wait for some imaginary being that's going to come from the heavens to save us, because they know that would never happen. They know that the moment we start looking outside of ourselves for the results that we need, we would never get those results. So what do? They try to make us believe that it is some kind of being or some beings outside in the heavens that is deciding on these things. So now we will now start praying to those beings, staying on our knees, begging these beings and praying and crying to these beings to come rescue us. But they know it's not no heaven. They are the ones deciding. But what are they doing with this? Oh, it's the heavens. It's daddy in the sky that's going to save you. This thing is to distract us. So we never look inwardly and tap into that strength we have, that ability we have that is already within us to fight back and liberate ourselves. They keep us distracted by looking at the heavens and waiting on the heavens. It's not the heavens that decided on Tinubu. What we are seeing, everything that we're seeing happening around us, is not the will of no man in the sky. It's the will of men that is being reflected here, men with power. And if you don't like the reflection you are seeing, if you don't like the reality that has been created by these men, what are you going to do about it? That scene says nobody is coming. There is no heaven deciding. It is us that decide. Our intentions and wants and desires and the efforts that we are willing to put behind these intentions and desires to make them come to realization is all that there is. We are the ones that decide. I just felt like I really should speak on that scene and highlight it more because like it's deep. That scene hits me here. And for the people that have already come to this reality, they know what I'm saying. Those that are still in the, let's wait for Savior source and are waiting for a Messiah or something or the heavens to decide for our situations to change. I don't know what to say, but we've all got to unanimously wake up because like it's all in our hands. And the longer we sit back and fold our arms and wait for somebody to come save us or for the heavens to decide, the longer we are going to be suffering, the more we are going to be suffering, the more our children are going to be suffering. And that's why I really want to share this video with my people, because the powers that be would not get their foot off your neck just because you are crying. They would not get their foot off your neck just because you are begging them. They will not get their foot off your neck because you are a nice person with good intentions. No, they have their wicked, sinister, heinous, diabolical intentions. And regardless of whatever you are or who you are or what intentions you have or how pure your heart and your soul is, they don't care. They want to do what the fuck they want to do and nobody is going to stop them. So what are you going to do to stop them? Are you going to continue crying and staying on your knees and praying and begging? Because nobody is going to come help you. Nobody is going to come rescue you from whatever situation you are in until you actually put your foot down and say, I want to change my situation, which is something man was able to do very slowly though, but he eventually was able to change the situation. He did get his revenge eventually. For those who've seen the movie, they know what I'm talking about. And he was able to take his power back. You understand? And things became better for everybody. That change did not come and would not have come if he did not do something about it. And it took a lot of pain. It took a lot of struggle. It took a lot of tears and blood and, sacrifices for him to be able to do that. But the things get better though. Yes, they got better. He was able to get his power back. So what are we going to do about our situation? That's where I'm going with this video, in case you've not figured it out yet. What are we going to do? Us just sitting back and whining about the situation would not make or bring the changes that we want, would not make our situation any better. We have to physically do something about it. But first, we have to be able to acknowledge and see the reality of our world for what it truly is. You have to be able to, see it first and accept that this is what is going on. It's like the steps to solving a problem, but we all know these steps. First of all, you have to acknowledge that there is a problem, but after you've acknowledged that there is a problem, then you define what the problem is. You have to clarify on the problem because you have to understand the problem, because if you really don't understand this problem, how are you going to be able to know how to solve the problem? So you really have to be able to 100% understand what this problem is. And then you have to identify the root source of the problem before you now develop a plan to get rid of the problem, and then set your own goals, the things you actually want, and the things you want to achieve, right? You set your goals, then you start to evaluate how to go about getting the results that you are looking for. You understand? So it's all of these things that we've got to understand as a people for us to really be able to know how we can get ourselves out of this shit hole, this hell hole that we are in. Clock it, what's really going on here. My people, please, the sooner the better. Clock it and start moving accordingly. That's all I want to say in this video. Thank you very much. And have a lovely weekend.